sick of speaking up journey where I sit and lie, speak everything in my head out as a practice of letting go of perfectionism and just do it, no matter I'm ready or not. Oh, that long introduction. So today, I first attempt to live this video outdoor. I went outside with my cat and trying to do it outside, and I got very much disturbed by environments, the people working outdoor, some people cut the tree, so I feel that okay, indoor is where I now can actually develop my skill. So it's been 6 days now. I wanna document how I feel from the start. Um, I feel that I feel much more comfortable and committed to do it. I wanted to do it, and sometimes I even feel that I will be pressure myself too much that I cannot miss the day. Like yesterday, I was outside. I have my day pretty much full, and I couldn't manage to do the live at home. So I decided to do the live outdoor, and yeah, the surrounding is just so loud. And actually, maybe in the video it doesn't really loud, but it's loud in my head. So I cannot really connect to who I am, to what I really want to speak. I just feel like I'm just rambling, blah blah blah, and I don't like it. And however, I managed to, after 3 times of attempt of life, I managed to put things out there, and I learned about myself as well that actually the joys of doing this is happen when I actually be able to connect to the deeper message and be able to speak of those. So after the day like that, I feel very good. And by doing so, I actually now prefer to sit in a quiet place, be by myself, and relax, than be like outdoor and active. So yeah, I think this is a good thing to really learn about myself and set the direction of what I want to create in my channel. Because to be honest, I really don't know. And I guess that people who just start off, they didn't know as well what are they wanted to do, what are they comfortable to do. I have seen several people that they did what other people want them to do. It's been like the thing that is become popular and people want to watch. Like I watched one video of the woman who she spoke about that she made video about investment, and it become like viral and people want it, so she keep digging into that. The thing is, she didn't like the subject, not enough for her to keep continue doing for so long. So eventually she started all new with another channel. And I see that it's important because if I were to do something, first of all, the first person I want to be enjoyed is myself. I think I don't need this. So I want myself to enjoy the process, and this of doing things is giving me a satisfaction because I have already done the things in the past in my life. I was an engineer working for oil and gas company, and I have done already something that I did not enjoy for the sake of getting money, for the sake of that something it wanted out of me. And I have promised to myself that I will not go back that ways again. I wanted to live every moment and enjoy what I'm doing, feel great about what I'm doing, exciting to wake up for doing it. And by doing so, I still need a journey to really find out what I really want. I got a hint and clue from here and there, and I know that my passion lies into expressing myself because I experience a lot of suppression from my childhood and from my culture as an Asian woman. So there were deep insides of me wanted to speak, want to be heard, and want to be seen, and in some way wanted to encourage other people to be able to speak as well, or do what they want to do, or like get out of their conditions, something like this in me. And then I didn't really get to connect to that immediately, directly. It's not like, okay, I know. I think most of people who are very suppressed, we often don't know ourselves. So when we feel like stuck in the place where we are, like maybe you feel stuck at the work that you're doing, but still you don't know what to do or what direction, and it wasn't clear in my head. And I feel envy people who actually they know, like they know what they do. Doesn't matter good at it or not. I think it's more totally that we don't know what we want to do, then we are not good at what we want to do. Because like, at least if you know what you want to do, you can put your effort into skill that skill. But when it's like, I don't know if I want to do this, don't know what I want to do actually, and you don't know what to put energy and effort to. And oftentimes we put effort and energy in what we are good at. And in my case was that when I was young, I'm good at mathematics, I'm good at science. So I chose to study engineer. Part of it because I have my dad as a role model and he was an engineer. He was success in his career. So I don't see anything far from that. So I want to be like my dad, which is I am happy with my choice at the time. So I become engineers, and because I'm good at study, I finished the university like at the top ranks student. Then I got a scholarship to do my master degree in engineering. So I did it because I was good at it. And just to realize like I wasn't really have a good time when working. That is the thing. And and by that, I don't know what else to do that can sustain me financially and can like identify, like feel me, make me feel that I have something to identify with, so that I keep being engineer for the next 10 years of my life. Oh, I didn't regret though. I mean, it gave me a lot of quality to be a discipline, to dedication and hardworking person, and I need to deliver, and my work I need to deliver. So even now I feel grateful because like I set my mind, okay, I want a live video every day in order to overcome certain things that I wanted to overcome. And yeah, if it's not because of my work before, if it's not because of my study that I had before, I perhaps give up very easily. Anyway, I think I blah 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 for too long about something else. I want to say that yes, of course, it's really difficult to know what I want, and in order for me to hear this voice inside myself, I need some event from outside to knock it in. And for my case, it was a heartbroken. It was in year 2018. I have a very serious heartbroken. I was 37 at the time. So I feel as if I were at the last chance of myself to be able to get married and have family. Like later it would be too late. And imagine I was 37. I have to start it all again. Going dating and find someone that I want to spend the rest of my life with. I just feel like, phew, and and then that fear, that aching, that shocking and shaking inside of me make me realize that the job that I did, it was also not fulfilling, and make me realize that it's no matter at all when I was not happy. So at that point of time, I'm willing to leave everything. So I leave everything and I moved to live on the island for years. And in that moment, when the pain shaking in, when the thing didn't go my way, I realized as well I was not the one who have controls over my life. Even though I thought that I have my life in order in every single way, so I pretty much thought I can plan, predict, calculate, manipulate the way my direction of my life goes. But when something unexpected like heartbroken hit me, I realized like I was not the one who have the controls and not in controls. So I beg and I hope and I praise and I at the time I didn't connect to the something beyond the eyes, beyond the minds. I connect to the universal love, infinite intelligence, other words, God. And that time when I heard the call for the first time that I am going to be a writer. Even though in my mind and my logical mind as an engineer was like push back big time. First of all, I don't like to write. I never really write anything, even the journal. So you can imagine how conflict is that. And second, I don't know if writing or become a writer can really make money. So to me, it's like make no sense in my head, but that's something beyond the minds, and I feel that call very strongly and it stay with me. And then I continue to write with no skill, and I wrote in English, which is not my language, and I even now I am not perfectly in English. I need a lot of improve and grammar checks and blah blah blah, you know. So I was like enter in a venture where I feel super challenging, but somehow I cannot stop this calling. I cannot just shut down it and then went back to the way that I used to. It just keep calling me, and now today I want to say that this thing device know better than myself, because it's very true. When I get to connect to writing, I'm really in a state of meditative, and I have a lot of joys, and I have really great satisfaction inside myself that I never known myself before. So bottom line, I want to say that like if you were like me and you just have no clue about what is your dream, what is your desire, what you should do, what would make your heart sing when you actually do that, by keep thinking would not help you. By arguing internally, arguing the God in you, asking something deep inside in you, or asking the God outside, whatever God it is in your feeling, asking the device, praying for the answer, and open for listening, and open for hearing the advice. And maybe the why or that calling come to you is super nonsense, like in my case, then you know that when it is really, really true, because you're not thinking it. So, yeah, that is what happened to me. And I now, however, I feel that the first calling is telling me to write, and I'm a kind of person who was like pretty much good at receiving order. Okay, good employees of the world. I receive order, I must do it. And sometimes it really legit in my head. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna write, I'm not gonna do something else, and think like this. And over time, I realize as well that guideline it gives to you one step at a time before it gives you more and more and more. And it's not something rigid, it's very dynamic. It's not like if you heard a call, you become entrepreneur. Is that about that's it? No, I heard a call to become writers, and then it evolved, in to become that actually the writing is a form of expression. Actually, a deeper call than writing thing is the call to express, and expression is have all form. Like can be speaking, can be writing, can be video, pictures, and in many form. And now I'm in a point where I try to combine this together or find the way that make me joy. In what way? Like when I heard the call that I'm gonna write, so my mind imagine the old traditional way of writing, which is I'm going to write a novel, and I'm writing a novel, and I wrote a novel already. I have one book already finished, ready soon to be see the world, and one book in progress. And I thought, okay, if it's a call from God, and God told me to write, soon later on, He will also send me someone who bring my book to the world. So He will send me someone that happened to find me in a magical ways, and then he gonna like me, she gonna like me, and then I go to the traditional publication, and then it, I was expecting this kinds of line, just really easy and chills, and then I get out there because it's a divine call, God tell me to do, then you have to also make the way for me too. And then I heard, I all the time to the media, to many ways that this divine try to guide me. I kind of that is not gonna be the direction that God had for me. It feel as if it's not that I need to put my potentials in anybody's hand. It's not that I have to wait for someone to discover me and bring me out to the world. Like God telling me that I have all powers. I have everything. And the world now is not in the same way before that everyone's have to waiting to be selected. We can select ourselves and put ourselves out there and connect with audience directly instead of go to publication, wait for the editor to do the work, wait it there and wait and wait and wait and wait, and you don't even know you're gonna get there or not. It's like now audience is just behind another screen, like it's internet now and it's online time now. I can just publish the book 2 days and I just post it immediately now and someone can read it now. It's not matter anymore about if it be the form of the book or it's have to go to the big publication. And I start to feel it's going to this direction. However, I still have to figure many things out. So yeah, I like just to speak my head out. So maybe I have my more clear visions. And I starting on YouTube. One of these is actually I spend most of time on YouTube. I really love YouTube. Really, I feel really gratitude and grateful and so connect with many people who giving the value out there. And I have to say my life have evolved a lot because of the thing I learned on YouTube. And in some way I feel like this is my platform that I'm really in love, and if I want to contribute something, I want to contribute here. Oh my God, I speaking this, I feel emotional. And even though I don't feel like someone who have a skill for this, like I I just don't like editing video. First of all, I just like but that was not a problem. That is perhaps I can figure out how I can outsource the things. I just like I think I feel intimidated about how to be success here, because I am never really do anything just for fun. I will do something. I starting start Once I start to invest that my energy in there, my expectation is go up as it is. So that's why it's a bit made me feel like yes, if I have to go all into YouTube, I will have to make it happen. And then I don't know how to make it happen. But then yeah, I can learn. I can learn. It is no matter if I have skill or not. I just said before. You know what you want to do, even more important than you have skill or not. Once you know where your heart is calling, all the skill will come to you. When you know what is a deeper call in your heart, the skill will come to you. And I get just a feeling that the writing that I must write it to combine with making the videos. Hmm. Yeah, I think I could do it all, right? You too, you can do it all. Oh, thank you for listening. It's make me feel more clear about my directions. When it's unclear, it's like going with break all the time. Like when I'm thinking of making YouTube, I'm thinking I delay my time of writing my novel. When I'm writing my novel, I'm thinking of how can people discover me if I'm not making some YouTube. This kind of thought is just torturing. Instead of I just have to do two of them and go all with two of them. Mm. Yeah, thank you for listening. You know what? I'm gonna leave it just right there, right here, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you for listening. My name is Lalita Janette. Remember this name because I am gonna be a very successful writer, author. My novel is gonna be known, success, and help a lot of people. And that's why you should follow me. See you tomorrow. Bye.